Pia sisi nimefurahia network. Kitambo sisi hatuna network, nimepitia changamoto. Sababu hapa ni area tunakaribia kama tu Masai Mara. Sometimes ndovu nakujanga hapa. Kama ndovu nakuja. Sasa kama unasikia ndovu alafu unapikia mwingine, ndovu uko karibu naingia shamba. Ama tujua tu kutembea, ndovu uko karibu. Alafu wakati mwingine kama ile wakati ya corona nimepitia changamoto wakati watoto wako nyumbani. Najua uko wakati watoto nasoma kwa internet na sisi hatuna, na hiyo wakati hatuna hii network. Sina nimepitia changamoto hiyo wakati, lakini sasa hivi nimepata. Sina nimeona kitu nyingi amekuwa rahisi. Mmoja tu tunaomba nyinyi hii network nakula bundle sana. Sisi tunaomba tu ongezeni tu hiyo kwa na kuna nguvu sana. Alafu hii kitu nimesaidia pia sisi. Sijui kama anawezekana tu wakeni sisi wifi kidogo itakuwa tu watu tu kwa karibu hapa tunapata kitu kama wifi. Kwa sawa kabisa sisi tunafurahia. Alafu kitu kingine kitu kingine sijui kama anawezekana kama nyinyi inawezekana tu tembea na kitu kama Airtel, lakini sisi nimefurahia sana hii Safaricom. Juu hata watu wengi wamejua tu kutumia simu kupitia hii network, sisi nimepata kwa sarara. Watu wengi mama sasa karibu kila mtu ako na simu juu ya hii network, kila mtu anapata network. So sisi nimeshukuru kwa hii. Kitu kingine tunaomba nyinyi tu hiyo network tengenezeni wakuwa kuna nguvu sana. Na rekebisheni juu tunakula bundles sana. Wanapatia tu sometime nakuja, lakini hiyo wakati nakuja itakuwa tu iko sawa, lakini madakika kwa ndani ya internet naona tu kama before hakuna network. Tulikuwa na shida mingi sana. Kwa sababu hata kupata vijana wetu kutoka university, colleges wanakuja na kukaa tu nyumbani ama waende milima huko kutafuta network. Sasa wakati imekuja tumepata usaidizi na hii Safaricom ni mzuri kabisa. Tuko sawa kabisa. Na ni kampuni iko na nguvu. Sasa tumeendelea vile tumepata hapa, tumefurahia kabisa kama watu wa area hii. Ni ile tu inapotea kidogo na inatumia bundles mingi sana, lakini ina depend tu na vile mwenyewe bundles. Sasa wakati tumepata tumefurahia kama wana kijiji. Hata ukiwa nyumbani huko ama ukiwa shule huko, mzazi wako anaweza kupigia simu na samwambia niko na shida fulani shule, na kutumia pesa hapo tu ukiwa nyumbani. Na samani kama hakuna, ulikuwa unatembea milima huko kupigia, mzazi anatembea milima huko kukupigia ukiwa shule. Sasa vile tumepata tumefurahia kabisa.
Silas Mboye, Assistant Chief and the Road Sub-location. This is also my homestead.
Oh.
So I'm as well the landlord
Of this.
by coincidence or by.
Great.
So I'm grateful to host you today and welcome. Feel very much welcome.
Asante.
Being the Assistant Chief of this area, there before, I think you have witnessed yourself that this is among the sub-locations in the country that has no electrification, that whereby electricity has not reached this area. So it's among the most marginalized, if I can say, the most marginalized areas in the country. So far, before we got this transmitter-based station, we really had a lot of problems because an area where there is poor road coverage. If itself there is poor road networks and there is no network itself, how do you expect people to survive? So I would wish to say that since we got this network coverage here, we were able to be heard and we were even able also to see. Because through the internet we can see very many things.
True.
Through phone calls. It has also improved security-wise. It has greatly improved. Because even where you go to me when you were coming, down just a few meters from where you found me. Last month, there was a boy who was hit by a buffalo while just looking after. Because of, he was able to make a call. His friend was able to make a call that Fulani was injured by a buffalo. Immediately we called the KWS from Niagara. They were able to reach the scene, and the guy was taken to Narok Referral Hospital for further medication. If there was no network, how could we have helped that person? So it has really improved a lot of the well-being of these people. Security-wise, it has improved. It has also saved the money, because I can remember those days we were able to travel even. You could walk 3 kilometers so that you could access network. Now that it has come, we can also feel we are part of Kenya.
True.
In one way or another, you made us to be where others are. Despite being a 4G enabled, 3G. Last time we requested it to be 4G enabled. We also requested for security lights here. These young men you're seeing around here, they are coming here to charge their phones. In fact, this is the first tower with its uniqueness, because in other transmitter-based stations, there is no charging port like this one. And now that, because if my own people, we don't have electricity, and these solars are enough. These are 42 solars, and each solar is 396 watts, translating to a lot of power that can sustain us. So in terms of sustainability, this power is able to sustain us almost every day, unless during harsh weather conditions, when there is prolonged rain. That is the only time you can see the generator taking up, but not just unnecessarily. If there is acute power down shortage, so it has really improved, because these people here, they are charging these phones freely. Nobody is charging them. You can see my gate is open for them to come and charge their phones, because it is their property.
True.
So what I would request,
has it helped in terms of education?
Yes, over the holiday, the people, the young guys you find around here, to even around midnight, are just college, university students browsing, because there is sufficient network here. What I only wanted to request there, if you can provide Wi-Fi in this area here, it will help them when they come over the holiday during their studies. Because najua watu wa Oshago kama hii wako na shida mingi. This country is moving very fast in terms of technology, so that they can also get where others are. It would be important also if you can provide free Wi-Fi here. Security light. Not everybody is good. People are made to be good by the law. Otherwise, if there was no law, so what I'm trying to say is that not everybody is honest.
Okay.
So their presence here, even during odd hours, charging phones, the youth poses a security risk here. So security light would help, because darkness, unajua sasa mahali popote kuna giza, hapakosi maneno.
Another point is,
Yes.
Are you able to send your M-Pesa to your children there?
Of course, yes. School fees nowadays we pay them through pay bill numbers, school pay bill numbers. Since Corona up to now, watu hapa wamekuwa wakitumia simu zao kutuma pesa na kupokea pesa. The biggest challenge, and it is sufficed across everywhere. Najua sasa watu wanakoniwa vibaya sana na matapeli. Naona? And I think that is the reason being majority of them are not educated. Then majority of these people who are not landed here, kwanza kina mama hawa, when they register their Safaricom lines, you find at most they register year of birth in the identity cards as personal identification number. Unaona? So these cartels, when they are registering them in the open air, they take a register of year of birth of those clients. In my view, I think that is how information has been leaking to the fraudsters. Many of them have been conned. Kuna mwingine juzi alitapeliwa 1,100 mama mfanya biashara
kwa simu yake.
So I think hiyo ni changamoto tu.
Okay.
But imesaidia sana kutuma na kupokea pesa.
Paul Kiage. I work for Communications Authority of Kenya as a Deputy Director in charge of Universal Service Fund projects. The main objective of this exercise we are undertaking today is a verification process being undertaken by the Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy. I'm here with officers from the ministry who are here to confirm that it is true these projects were undertaken as budgeted for in the different financial year by the Communications Authority of Kenya. The first project were undertaken within the financial year 2016-2017, and in Narok we did 8 sites, of which we did a national launch at Majimoto sublocation, which was also in Narok County. The total cost of the projects in phase 1, which covered 78 sublocations, was 1.25 billion. So that was phase 1. Phase 2, we've only done 2 sublocations in Narok County, but in the entire country we did 101 sublocations, which costed the authority about 1.1 billion. Then we also have done phase 3, which were done across 68 sublocations spread across the country at a cost of about 1.8 billion. Phase 3 we didn't have sites in Narok County, but luckily on phase 4, which we have tendered and it is in the newspapers of yesterday, we are going to cover 22 sublocations within Narok County, but in the entire country we are doing 313 sublocations at a cost of 3.61 billion. So these are the projects which the authority has been doing, particularly targeting sublocations which are considered to be unserved or underserved. These areas are economically unviable, and you find the main operators like Safaricom, Airtel, or Telcom Kenya, they don't want to come into these areas because they are sparsely populated, the people are poor, the return on investment is low. So the government created a fund called the Universal Service Fund with the purpose of reaching this marginalized population. And we commenced the USF projects. The coverage, the 3G coverage then was only at 78%. After the intervention of the USF projects, we are currently at 96.6%, meaning there is still a gap of 3.4% to be covered in the country. Each of those phases which I've earlier on alluded to has reached close to 1.1 million people across the country. Planned sublocations we've already tendered, and normally the contracts are to be undertaken within a period of 2 years. So the sublocations which are currently not covered, we estimate that within a period of 2 years, similar sites like the one here at Enturuto will have been.
My name is Charles Ndambuki from the ministry, and as a ministry we are here today to confirm this project was done to completion, and indeed we have confirmed it was done to completion and it is serving the community around this place, and the people around are very happy about it. And what we are getting from the community is that just a small challenge of just a small challenge of internet issues, which is common, especially now that we don't have the fiber network around. But so that's something that can be considered moving forward. But meanwhile, the community is very happy. They are very okay with the project. And they are really using the services being offered in this project.
In any chance, maybe as a ministry, are there projects you can find that they are not there? You can go and confirm them and they are not done.
As I've said, that this is just one of the projects that we are confirming that it was done, and there's also others that we will be subling and also confirming that they were done. But there are quite a number of them, as my colleague has mentioned, that the government has implemented in those other areas. We are working towards a common goal, and I wouldn't see as a competition per se, but in areas whereby the government can partner with the private sector, I think that's something that can be done.